Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. Amit Badlani, the managing director of Vihan Clean and Green Tech in Gujarat, has received an award from Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel for his outstanding work in environmental protection and sustainable industry. Celebrating 17 years of innovative waste management, Badlani's company has made significant strides in balancing ecology and industry. Their recent initiative on World Environment Day, in collaboration with the Gujarat Pollution Control Board, resulted in planting 400 trees, showcasing their commitment to sustainability. Badlani expressed gratitude, emphasizing that this recognition reflects the team's dedication to India's Vision 2070 for net zero emissions, highlighting responsible industrial growth.
Puerto Rican scientist Ángel F. Adames Corraliza has been awarded the prestigious MacArthur Fellowship, also known as the Genius Grant, for his groundbreaking research on tropical weather systems. He emphasizes that weather in the tropics is vastly different from that in middle latitudes, which affects the accuracy of weather forecasts. Most models have relied on data from wealthier northern countries, leading to challenges in predicting tropical weather, impacting storm and flood preparedness. Adames Corraliza advocates for improved forecasting to ensure everyone receives accurate climate information, highlighting the importance of understanding weather patterns across the globe.
China's BYD Co., the world's top seller of electric vehicles, has faced challenges after a period of rapid growth. Despite government support and aggressive pricing that helped it surpass Tesla, increased scrutiny from authorities on the intense price competition has slowed BYD's sales. What was anticipated to be a successful year is turning into a difficult phase for the company, marking its toughest time since 2020. While BYD has made significant strides in the electric vehicle market, it now must navigate these new hurdles to maintain its leading position.
In Massachusetts, Governor Maura Healey is advocating for nuclear energy by promoting small modular reactors, but her approach has raised concerns about democracy. She included a repeal of a state law requiring voter approval for new nuclear projects in her energy bill. Critics argue this move undermines democratic processes and call for the Joint Committee on Telecommunications, Utilities, and Energy to remove this section from the bill. They emphasize the importance of open dialogue and informed decision-making, urging that the people should have a say in such significant energy choices.
India is taking exciting steps towards enhancing its nuclear power sector by inviting private participation, as announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This move aims to strengthen cooperation with the United Kingdom, especially after a recent free trade pact that could double bilateral trade by 2030. Modi emphasized the importance of infrastructure development and India's goal of achieving 500 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2030. The government is also considering changes to laws to facilitate private companies in operating nuclear power plants, which is vital for diversifying India's clean energy mix and reaching a target of 100 gigawatts of nuclear capacity by 2047.
Southern right whales in South Africa's Hermanus are becoming vital indicators of climate change in the Southern Ocean. A recent study shows that these magnificent whales are experiencing longer calving intervals, now extending from 3 years to 4 or 5. This change signals a decline in food availability in their Antarctic feeding grounds, linked to retreating sea ice and altered ocean conditions affecting their main prey, Antarctic krill. These findings highlight the importance of monitoring whale populations, as their health reflects broader environmental shifts that impact global weather, fisheries, and biodiversity, emphasizing the need to protect our marine ecosystems for a sustainable future.
In the United Kingdom, Ed Miliband, the Energy Secretary, is facing scrutiny over claims that he influenced an independent report on Labour's clean power target for 2030. The report from the National Energy System Operator, which stated that achieving this ambitious goal is a huge challenge but achievable, has been questioned due to emails suggesting government involvement in its drafting. Critics argue that this could mislead the public about potential impacts on household bills. Despite concerns, both Miliband's department and NESO maintain that their collaboration is standard practice, emphasizing the importance of accurate and clear reporting on energy policies.
Holtec International, a New Jersey-based energy company, has decided to abandon its proposal to store nuclear waste in southeastern New Mexico. This decision comes after facing significant opposition from New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham and state legislators, who emphasized the need for a permanent storage solution. Despite a favorable U.S. Supreme Court ruling earlier this year, Holtec found the path forward untenable. Governor Lujan Grisham's administration viewed the withdrawal as a relief, highlighting ongoing challenges in finding a national solution for the approximately 100,000 tons of spent nuclear fuel accumulating across the country.
India is facing challenges in its winter bird migration due to climate change and wetland loss. Rapid changes in temperature and rainfall are disrupting migratory patterns, while many wetlands are disappearing due to pollution and urban development. Despite having 93 Ramsar-recognized wetlands, conservation efforts are inconsistent, leading to declining bird populations and increased flood risks. To reverse this decline, it is essential to manage water levels, remove invasive species, and encourage citizen science participation. Observing local lakes during winter can help track these changes, emphasizing the importance of protecting wetlands for both wildlife and urban resilience.
Queensland, Australia, has announced a significant policy change, deciding to keep coal power plants running until the 2040s. This decision, led by the Liberal National Party, marks a shift from earlier plans for quicker renewable energy adoption. Queensland's Treasurer and Energy Minister, David Janetsky, stated that the state-owned coal units will operate as long as market conditions permit. This move highlights the political divide in Australia over climate policies, with the federal Labor government pushing for more renewable energy projects and investments, including a new gas-fired plant, while Queensland focuses on its coal infrastructure.
The United Kingdom and India are strengthening their partnership through 12 exciting agreements focused on technology, education, and climate initiatives. During Prime Minister Keir Starmer's visit to India, they announced the India-UK Connectivity and Innovation Centre and the Joint Centre for Artificial Intelligence, promoting advanced technology collaboration. In education, several UK universities, including Lancaster and Southampton, will open campuses in India. The new Climate Technology Startup Fund aims to drive sustainable innovations, while health and research efforts are enhanced through new programs and collaborations. This positive momentum showcases a bright future for both nations in tackling global challenges together.
In Ireland, a major biogas renewable energy project is proposed for North Tipperary by Anaholty Green Energy Limited. This ambitious plan includes constructing multiple anaerobic digesters and storage tanks to produce renewable gas, biofertilizer, and capture carbon dioxide. The project aims to process around 50,000 tons of agricultural feedstocks annually, supporting sustainable energy production and reducing reliance on imported energy, with the potential to inject upgraded biomethane into the local gas network. This initiative could significantly benefit various sectors, including heating and transport. The Council will decide on the proposal by November 26th, with submissions due by November 5th.
The United Kingdom faces a significant challenge in addressing climate change. as many members of parliament seem unaware of the urgency to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2050. Recent reports highlight that to keep global temperature increases below 1.5 degrees Celsius, carbon dioxide emissions must peak by 2025. This critical information emphasizes the need for informed discussions among political parties, especially as droughts and storms increasingly impact communities across the UK. Engaging in these discussions is essential for the country to effectively combat climate change and protect its citizens from future environmental threats.
3 scientists from Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States have won the 2025 Nobel Chemistry Prize for their innovative work on metal organic frameworks, also known as Hermione's handbag materials. These groundbreaking structures have vast interiors that can capture harmful carbon dioxide and extract water from dry air. This exciting development offers promising solutions to urgent global challenges like climate change and water scarcity, making a positive impact on the environment. With their revolutionary approach, Susumu Kitagawa, Richard Robson, and Omar Yagi are paving the way for a more sustainable future.
The United States has chosen not to support a joint statement by 19 of the World Bank's executive directors regarding climate change initiatives. These directors, representing 120 countries, reaffirmed their commitment to the bank's climate action goals, including dedicating 45% of annual financing to climate-related projects. The statement highlights a significant divide between the U.S. and many other nations on climate issues. Meanwhile, the European Union plans to enhance its support for global development banks to combat climate change. The World Bank's agenda will continue to emphasize the importance of aligning with the Paris Climate Accord and addressing pollution and resilience efforts.
India is buzzing with excitement as several leading public sector companies prepare to announce their financial results for the second quarter of the fiscal year 2025-26. The Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, Indian Railway Finance Corporation, Bharat Electronics, and Coal India are all set to reveal their earnings this month. IREDA's shares recently saw a positive uptick, reflecting investor confidence. Meanwhile, IRFC and Bharat Electronics are also experiencing gains in their stock prices. These announcements could lead to interim dividends, further boosting investor enthusiasm. Overall, the outlook for these companies appears bright as they navigate the financial landscape.
India is making impressive strides in renewable energy, becoming a global leader in the shift away from coal. For the first time, solar and wind power have surpassed coal in global electricity generation, with renewables accounting for 34.3% of the mix. In 2024, India added 24 gigawatts of solar capacity, significantly boosting its non-fossil fuel sources to over 50% of installed capacity. Despite challenges, including reliance on coal and potential shortfalls in meeting electricity demand, India's ambitious goal of reaching 500 gigawatts of non-fossil capacity by 2030 positions it as a key player in the global clean energy transition.
Pakistan has launched the Paris-Aligned Finance Fellowship to enhance climate risk management in its financial sector. This initiative, supported by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, aims to align local banking and investment practices with global climate standards. Starting from October 13 to 17, 2025, in Karachi, the program will train 50 selected senior bankers and finance professionals. The fellowship focuses on integrating sustainability into lending and investment, helping banks adapt to new market demands for lower carbon footprints. This initiative promises to unlock opportunities for climate-smart investments and support sustainable growth in Pakistan's economy. For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.